Good morning, afternoon or evening yogis. Thank you for joining me for this short neck and shoulder release. We'll start in a comfortable seat with the legs crossed or knees bent. Welcome to the class. And today you might want to have some props handy, remembering that yoga props are not necessarily essential. You could have some blocks or some books, a yoga bolster or 2 bed pillows, a yoga strap, a tie or a dressing gown belt. And I always recommend having a folded blanket in any class. It's really great to go into the knees in many poses just for added comfort and support. Again, none of these are essential. And we're going to start by inhaling, bringing the fingertips to the tops of the shoulders, bending at the elbows and bringing the elbows forward in space, joining together, raising them up towards the ceiling and then drawing a circle back, pinching the shoulder blades together and holding a lot of weight here in the elbows, raising the chin, feeling the stretch in the front of the throat and chest, dropping the chin, feeling a stretch in the back of the neck, just making some small movements and feeling into any tension here. Again, bringing the elbows together, up and back and down as if we're pinching a pen in between the shoulder blades. Again, up and back and down. Inhaling up and back and exhaling down and forward. And just one more time with the natural rhythm of your own breath. You can release the hands to the knees now. And we're going to clasp the fingertips together and bring them behind the back of the head. Inhale, lift the chin and the chest. Exhale, drop the elbows towards one another. Drop the head to the chest, round the back. Inhaling, opening through the chest. Exhaling, rounding through the back and feeling a stretch in the back of the neck and the shoulders. Inhaling, feeling a stretch in the chest, opening those elbows out. And on the exhale, bringing them back together. And we'll just stay here for a moment, feeling a stretch in the back of the neck, maybe into the base of the head as well. We store a lot of tension here, so find your edge, don't go beyond that. Bringing the head back through to centre, having a big stretch like you've just woke up first thing in the morning. And we're going to bring the arms down by the sides and take the right arm with the left hand, so bringing that left arm behind the back and dropping the left ear over the left shoulder, feeling a stretch here in the right side of the neck. Coming into our graceful bow with these modified arms. If there's any tingling in the hands, wrists, arms, just release the arms back down to the sides and you can do this pose without the arms behind the back. Breathing into the right side of the neck here. Lifting the chin up to the ceiling now, and if you have any neck issues, just go really easy with this. Don't crunch the cervical spine, which is the part of the neck when you bring your head back. Just feeling a dull nagging sensation down from the chin, the mandibular jaw area, all the way down through the throat and the chest, maybe into the right side of the neck a bit as well. Making sure the spine is still straight and we're not rounding or leaning over to one side. Taking some nice deep breaths here, moving through any tension that is arising. And release the arms on the exhale, and just take a moment to sit here and notice any sensations in the neck, in the head. Relax the hands on the knees. Make any intuitive movements. Before going to the opposite side, so this time having the left arm straight down by the side, bringing the right arm behind the back and taking hold of the left arm with the right hand and dropping the right ear over the right shoulder. Feeling a stretch here in the left side of the neck, coming into graceful bow on the opposite side. And just remembering that it's perfectly natural for one side of the body to feel different to the other. So you may be experiencing different sensations from this side to the other one, and that's okay. And on the next exhale, we'll raise the chin up to the ceiling, still trying to keep that right ear over the right shoulder or point the chin in the right direction. Feeling a stretch here in the front of the neck, the throat, maybe the jaw, the TMJ, all the way down through the chest, maybe into the left side of the neck as well. And releasing that arm, maybe making some small intuitive movements with the wrists here, releasing the fingers on the hands, flicking the fingers out, before transitioning into our next pose. Just moving Luna out the way here. Coming onto hands and knees, making sure the spine is flat. We'll raise the left arm and hand up into the air and thread that left arm underneath the right arm, the right shoulder, bringing the left shoulder, left ear down onto the mat. The right arm can be down by the side of the face, can be stretched up straight overhead, or you can bring it behind the lower back. Making sure here that the hips haven't slid forward, the hips should still be over the knees. So you'll see here that my bum and hips are directly over my knees still. The toes are flat to the floor. They can be curled under for balance if that's necessary. And if your ear or your head or your shoulder doesn't reach the floor here, this is a good opportunity for you to use the bolster. Now we're transitioning out of the pose, so just bringing the left arm back up straight up into the sky, and we'll take a short rebound here, coming back to sit on the heels with the palms resting on the lap. Just closing the eyes and taking 2 breaths here before coming back onto hands and knees, going to the other side of thread the needle, making sure the spine is straight, the hips are over the knees, and raising the right arm and hand up to the sky and threading it under the left shoulder, bringing the right shoulder, right side of the head down to the mat. Again, that left arm can be down by your face, or can be stretched up and overhead, or behind the lower back. Breathing into the right side of the neck and right shoulder here, that's the area that you should be experiencing a stretch or opening. And on the next exhale, you can start to come back through to center. So release that right arm back up to the sky. Place the hands flat on the mat. And we're going to come into Shavasana, or you can remain seated in a short meditation to close the end of our class. So coming to lie flat on your back with your legs apart and your arms relaxed down by the sides if you're coming into Shavasana. Just check in with yourself. Could you make yourself 2% more comfortable here? For me, that's going to involve having my meditation cushion. I really enjoy somatic healing, and I find the weight of the cushion really soothing, especially on the chest or the belly. Close the eyes and start to take some deep breaths here. Palms can be resting on the belly or straight down by the sides. You can release all the tension of the mind still busy. Let it follow the breath in and out of the nose. On the next exhale, if you're in Shavasana, we'll roll to one side, placing the head on the hand, giving yourself a little hug here. Just thank yourself for showing up for your practice today, before pushing back up to a comfortable seat where we'll all come together, joining the palms together in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. And as you go forward today, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your hearts. From my heart to yours, thank you all so much for your practice.